Checking out Dolly Sods for the first time. Here's was Jamie's suggestion. This place is super cool. This is Bear Rocks. And we're doing the, what's it called, Jamie? The road across the sky?
Road across the sky.
Yeah.
This is Bear Rocks.
That's pretty crazy.
There is a way out there. I want to. Hey, everybody.
Jamie's just tripping himself right down in here.
There's such a boat, so we went down there.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty what?
Cool. Stay right there. No, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. Come here. John's gonna take a picture. Jameson, look up.
This is the first Patreon VIP trip into West Virginia. We are doing a 2-day overland trip, really 3 days if you count today. We're meeting up tonight in Monongahela National Forest near Davis, West Virginia.
Scala pizza's underway here. Cooking on some bacon. Oh, it's finally cooking. Some bacon on the pizza. We have some pickles, some olives, pepperoni, different pizzas. What's the first pizza? That one was good. This is your standard pepperoni.
Doesn't care about anything. Are they big dogs? They're about the same.
Hers are more German short-haired pointer looking, but they're like half the size.
Still love
53 degrees.
Okay.
And it also says that it feels like 53 degrees.
No, definitely doesn't. It feels like 53-degree water.
31 mile per hour gusts.
1,000 feet less than this.
After a pretty chilly and very windy night, we all had kind of a slow start, but ultimately we headed up first to Olson Fire Tower to take in the view before heading down Canyon Rim Road. It's one of my favorite fire towers because it's easily accessible, it is open all the way to the top, and the views are outstanding. Starting out the day on Canyon Rim Road. Nice and rough. Coming up on the first washout. Ooh, it looks washy outy. This is Canyon Rim Road in Monongahela National Forest. We're headed from Olson Fire Tower, which is near Hambledon, down into the town of Douglas. This road is constantly changing. I've never been on it twice that it's been anywhere close to the same. This particular washout didn't used to be much of an issue. It seems like maybe the pipe was replaced not that long ago and the water, I don't know if it got clogged or what, but the water decided to not go through the pipe so much as around it.
Looks like a new pipe since last time I was through, and it's not in great condition.
No, it's not.
This piece of rock went flying. It's like Josh has a little bit of an issue. A rear shock belt, maybe.
The shock mount.
What?
Yeah.
Off the axle? Oh wow.
Oh,
Welded it. I guess I didn't know how.
Well, good catch, Jeff, that it's not flopping around this whole trail.
Yeah.
Slide.
Drive forward, I go.
yeah, let's get out of the water.
Yeah, I got
Jamie's got his military surplus story here, but
It's a Home Depot tarp.
It's not.
oh, okay. It's not one of those like oil.
It's not one of the freebies.
What'd you find?
Man,
Man.
it's brand new. It's almost as they are.
After safely removing Josh's shock, we stopped at what I believe is called Big Run Falls. It's a unnamed, lesser-known falls off of Canyon Rim Road, and it is always spectacular. I always love showing people this little overlook too, because I never knew it was there until someone showed me. I believe this was probably built not only just as a beautiful overlook, but when it was built you could probably see Big Run Falls from this little outcrop. If you know anything about the history of this, leave it in the comments below, because it seems like Canyon Rim Road probably used to be a pretty big attraction for the area, and now that it's unmaintained and dirt, you really need a four-wheel drive to get through it, and this is why.
we can also do this. We need to find a spot you can skip.
Many of you will remember this washout as being the one that was nearly impassable a few years ago. I think over the course of time and people modifying it slightly with shovels and just people passing through it with capable four-wheel drives, it's become a lot less of an obstacle, though it is still fun and can be made into somewhat of an obstacle if you so choose.
Which way you guys going?
Taking the hard line.
Looking good, buddy. I do that.
We all took similar lines going through this, and everybody made it through with no problems.
You're good.
We're almost to the town of Douglas, which is really just a tiny blip on the map. There is a really cool waterfall that we did not opt to stop at because we've already seen a few waterfalls, but it is called Douglas Falls, and if you make a right at the bottom of this road, it is worth a stop if you've never seen it before. After the town of Douglas, which again is just a blip on the map, we are stopping at the town of Thomas for lunch. We ended up having lunch at a place called the Purple Fiddle, which is fantastic. It's like a deli style. They have ice cream, and it is really worth a stop if you're in the area.
I'm gonna play kissy face.
Now we're on a Canaan Loop Road now, and I haven't been on this since the snow episode where I got stuck and we had a kind of a struggle getting through this whole thing on that crazy snow day. It's changed a lot since last year. So we got pretty deep mud puddles, some really rutted sections already, and we're not even a mile into it yet. So it's definitely wet and a little bit more technical than I remember. So, well, not as technical as it was in the snow, but more technical than it was last time I was here, not in the snow.
It is early in the season, but I was really hopeful that our ideal camping spot about halfway through Canaan Loop Road would be available, and it was. It's a popular spot. It's often taken. These are first come, first serve, so there is always a possibility as you're heading through Canaan that there's not going to be a place to camp, especially if you're, maybe a Saturday trip through looking to stay into Sunday. But this site right here is absolutely epic. If you're just driving through, you're going to miss this overlook, and I'm going to leave it a secret for where it is, but there's a grassy area. If you go through the grassy area, you will see this overlook.
Safety fine with your eyes water so severe on the deck.
Jimmy, are we gonna have a chimney going here? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Or if anybody needs to like blow some water.
Yep, that's a jet blower right there, son.
Yep.
Will the Swedish do that? They kind of cut the logs
Yeah.
away and
Swedish fire
stab
torch.
yourself with it?
Well, yeah, you drill a hole horizontally and then drill a hole vertically down into it.
Yeah.
Burn spot hollows.
Except I found it like this, so I didn't really
Yeah, you take a log and you see.
Spent a lot of time holding that
spent a
log
lot
out.
of time looking for that log that was right here.
Morning, it's Sunday. We are wrapping up the trip here, heading out the rest of Canaan Loop today. Had a wonderful night's sleep here last night. I'm gonna go out and check out the overlook one last time before rolling out. But nice dispersed spot. Ended up being 4 of us here. Josh had to head home yesterday, but we had plenty of space here, all spread out in different areas, and had a nice campfire that we were all able to enjoy together last night. And here is the overlook. It's about 9:45 in the morning, so cannot beat that. That is one of the best views in this area of West Virginia for sure. So we're gonna go back and hit the trail. This is the main obstacle on Canaan Loop Road. You definitely need four-wheel drive and high clearance to get through this entire trail, but this is really the only spot where anybody would have difficulty with, a capable four-wheel drive. So we're taking our time going up it. Everyone chose kind of a different line, which was cool to see, based on, just their trail vision and their capabilities and comfort level. Everyone made it up this without a struggle. And we are almost done with the Canaan Loop Road. Perfect. Woo! One more bump. There you go.
James, some more to
I like how everybody took a different line.
Parkour. Well, that's it for this time, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to the patrons who support the channel, who came on this trip, and made it such a great time. If you would like to be involved in any future trips or just in the Patreon community, it's patreon.com/dirtroadtherapy. The VIP level of membership is what gets you access to planning these wonderful trips. We've got a few more coming up this year that I'm really looking forward to.